Let's be real. There are parts of your body you've probably ignored for far too long. Not because you didn't care, but because no one ever told you that it could change, that it could feel better, tighter, healthier, more alive. And today, I'm here to tell you something radical. It's possible to restore and renew one of the most sacred parts of your body in just 7 days. Not with surgery, not with pills. Yes, an ancient, powerful, natural oil that taps into your body's ability to heal, tone, and tighten. So if you're over 30, 40, 60, or just ready to feel more you again, it's time to pay attention. Let's start with a fact. Most people overlook your skin is alive. It's not just a protective covering, it's an intelligent, reactive, regenerative organ. And that includes the skin in your most intimate areas. Just like your face shows signs of aging, dryness, and elasticity loss, so does your vulva and the surrounding skin. But unlike your face, you've probably never been taught that you can do something about it. You've never been told that you can stimulate renewal, boost collagen, and tighten that area just like you would with any other part of your body. And that's where the power of natural oils comes in. Let me be crystal clear. We're not talking about artificial creams filled with chemicals you can't pronounce. We're talking about real ancient botanical oils like rosehip, almond, pomegranate seed, vitamin E, and others that have been used for centuries in healing rituals. These oils are loaded with essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins that literally feed your skin from the outside in. When you apply these oils consistently, something powerful happens. The skin starts to recognize the nutrients as building blocks. The cells begin to replenish, to repair, to rebuild. The oils penetrate into the dermis, the deeper layer of your skin where collagen lives. And that's the secret. Because collagen is the key to tightness. Collagen is what gives your skin its bounce, its elasticity, its youthful tone. But starting around your mid-20s, your collagen production slows down every single year. By the time you're in your 40s or 50s, you've lost a lot of it, which is why things feel looser, thinner, drier. But here's the good news. Collagen can be reactivated. But there's steps more. These oils also restore the skin barrier, which is your natural protection against dryness, irritation, and infections. A stronger barrier means more hydration, less discomfort, and better balance. And let's not forget that this kind of care supports your pH, your hormonal shifts, and even your confidence. You don't need surgery. You don't need expensive gadgets. You just need 5 minutes a day and the right oil. Here's steps what that looks like. And don't be surprised if you notice other changes too, like increased sensation, enhanced moisture, and yes, even more pleasure. Because when your skin is nourished and healthy, everything feels better. This is not magic. This is biology plus consistency. And it's available to every woman who decides she's worth the 5 minutes it takes to care for herself on this deeper level. So if you've been feeling disconnected, dry, or like that part of your body is just aging and there's nothing you can do about it, hear this loud and clear. You can absolutely renew what's been neglected. And you can absolutely start today. All it takes is a decision. One oil, one daily ritual, and the belief that you steer worth investing in. Because you are. Let's talk about something almost no one teaches you. Touch equals transformation, especially in parts of the body that we've been taught to ignore, to hide, or to feel shame around, and the intimate area, that's at the top of the list. For years, decades, even, most women go through life disconnected from that part of themselves. It becomes functional, not sacred, quiet, not alive, until one day you realize things just don't feel the same anymore. There's less sensation, less tightness, less confidence. But here's the truth that can flip everything around. What you give attention to begins to wake up. And it starts with blood flow. Your skin is intelligent. Your tissues are reactive. The moment you begin massaging oil into your intimate area daily, intentionally, you begin to send a signal to your body. Hey, wake up. We're not done here. And your body listens. When you use circular, gentle, upward strokes to apply natural oils to that region, you activate microcirculation, That's a fancy word for stimulating the tiniest blood vessels, capillaries that bring oxygen and nutrients to the skin and tissue. This isn't just about hydration. This is deep regeneration. Increased blood flow means more collagen production, more plumping, more tone, more oxygen to feed the cells and help them renew. The skin starts to feel softer but firmer. The tissues underneath begin to tighten. And even nerves that have gone dormant, yes, that happens with age or trauma, start to become sensitive again. You don't need surgery. You don't need a laser. You just need your hands, your intention, and your commitment. Let's be real. It's not just the oil. The oil is the tool, but the true magic comes from the practice. Daily touch, daily connection, daily activation. When you apply this oil every night or morning, you're not just softening the skin, you're training the muscle and tissue to regain tone. Think of it like facial massage or physical therapy. That daily repetition signals the body to respond, and it will. Most women who commit to this practice report results within 7 days. Tighter, firmer, more sensation. And above all, more confidence. Because when you know your body is strong, alive, and taken care of, you walk differently. You show up with more energy. And your relationships improve, especially the one you have with yourself. Now, here's something else people don't talk about. Emotional memory lives in the body, especially in the pelvic and intimate region. That means past trauma, rejection, shame, or even neglect can literally live in the tissues, making them feel numb, tight in the wrong way, or energetically shut down. When you begin massaging oil into this area, it's more than physical. It becomes emotional healing. You start releasing tension that's been held for years, and when that release happens, the energy shifts. You feel lighter, freer, more feminine. That's the deeper part. No one tells you about the connection between your body and your energy. It doesn't work if you wait for someone else to fix it. It works when you show up for yourself every single day. Even if it's in just 3 minutes. Even if you feel silly at first. Even if you don't see instant results. Because those tiny moments of consistent self-care, that sits where the breakthrough lives. Massage, movement, and moisture. Those are the 3 pillars. And this oil practice brings them all together in one sacred, simple ritual that can literally change the structure of your tissue. So yes, this oil tightens. Yes, it awakens blood flow. Yes, it renews what you thought was gone. But more than anything, it reminds your body that you are still here, that you care, that you're not giving up on her, and in response, your body will meet you halfway, every single time. It isn't just physical. Using this oil connects you to your body in a deeper emotional and energetic way. There's a reason most women feel disconnected from their bodies, especially from their intimate area. It's not your fault. You were never taught to see that part of yourself as sacred, as wise, as worthy of care. Instead, you were taught to silence it, to hide it, to only think about it in the context of someone else's desire. Over time, you start to lose the connection. First physically, then emotionally, then energetically. And using this oil daily is a powerful act of reclamation. Because it's not just about soft skin or elasticity or tightness, it's about presence. When you slow down and apply oil with intention, you're telling your body, I'm listening now. You're reconnecting with a part of you that's been waiting patiently for attention, for affection, for acknowledgement. And that act, no matter how small it looks on the outside, is revolutionary on the inside. Let's go deeper. You've probably noticed that when you're disconnected from your body, you feel more anxious, more scattered, more tired. You doubt yourself more. You feel numb emotionally and physically. But when you reconnect, even for a moment, it's like a switch flips. Your energy shifts. That's what this oil routine unlocks. It's a mirror. It's a meditation. It's medicine. Because here's something wild. Most people don't realize your intimate area holds emotional memory. Yes, just like your chest tightens when you're stressed or your stomach churns when you're nervous, your pelvic area stores emotion, trauma, rejection, even heartbreak. When you begin massaging oil into this part of your body, you're not just hydrating the skin, you're soothing old wounds, you're releasing what's been stuck. And in doing that, you create space for something new, for joy, for intimacy. You'll notice things shift, not just physically, but in the way you carry yourself. You'll feel calmer, more grounded, more whole. You may even cry the first few times, not out of sadness, but out of release. Because something ancient inside of you knows you're coming home. You're finally touching yourself, not out of necessity, not out of shame, not out of habit, but out of love. And the body knows the difference. Your skin knows the difference. Your nervous system knows the difference. That's why women who commit to this 7-day ritual often report emotional breakthroughs. They feel more confident in relationships. They make bolder decisions. They say no more often. They start choosing themselves, not because someone told them to, but because they feel worthy of care again. So no, this isn't just about tightening. That's the surface benefit. This is about reclaiming your body as yours. In a world that constantly teaches women to perform, to overgive, to shut down, and to disconnect, this oil becomes a rebellion, a reminder, a renewal. One that starts with a few drops and a few minutes a day, but leads to a deeper kind of freedom. And the beautiful thing, you don't need permission, you don't need approval, you just need a decision that your body matters, that your healing matters. So the next time you hold that little bottle of oil in your hand, remember it's not just skincare, it's soul care. It's you returning to yourself, one intentional touch at a time. And when you do that, the body responds. The mind softens. The spirit rises every time. 7 days of ritual creates 7 years of change. Commitment to care brings long-term transformation. Because when you do something every day with love and intention, even for just 7 days, your body listens. And it doesn't just respond temporarily, it begins to rewire itself, reset itself, reclaim itself. You see, this isn't just skincare, it sets soul care. It sets nervous system repair. It sets hormone balancing. It's reclaiming your relationship with your femininity, your softness, and your sensuality. But most women one set do it. Why? Because they think it sets too small to matter. Because they've been conditioned to believe only pain brings results. Because they've never been taught that healing can feel good. And yet, when you commit to this 7-day oil ritual, you stir making a statement, not to the world, but to your own body. I see you. I choose you. I trust you. And when the body feels chosen, it relaxes. When it relaxes, it opens. When it opens, it begins to release, renew, and regenerate. That's how transformation works. It stunts not loud. It stits not dramatic. It stunts instant. It stits honest. And the results? They aren't just visible in the mirror. They store felt in the way you move, in the way you breathe, in the way you walk into a room with your shoulders back and your energy radiant, because you did something no one else could do for you. You showed up for your own healing, not once, but 7 times in a row. And 7 becomes 10. 10 becomes 30. Before you know it, you've built a habit, a lifestyle, a ritual that nourishes you for the next 7 years and beyond. Because when you invest in the parts of yourself that no one sees, life changes, and the parts everyone does see, your glow changes. Your posture shifts. Your intimacy deepens. Your confidence strengthens. And this is what we never talk about, the cumulative power of care. It's not just the oil, it stits your presence. It's the way your hands begin to memorize your skin again. It's the way you go from rushing through routines to actually connecting to your body. You start to listen. You start to feel. You give it what it needs: touch, affection, attention. That's what this ritual becomes, a sacred return to yourself. And the 7-day commitment is just the beginning. Because once you taste what it feels like to be in sync with your body again, you'll never want to go back to neglecting it. You'll protect this time. You'll look forward to it. and your body will thank you in ways you never expected. Your skin will tighten, your sensations will heighten, and your inner voice will get louder. The one that says, yes, you suit worth this. Nothing changes until you commit. Not halfway. Not if I have time. Not only when I feel like it. Change begins the moment you say, I'm doing this because I matter. So if you want to see a new version of yourself in 7 days, start with this one simple act. Show up, oil in hand, intention in heart, and belief in your body's SEP's ability to respond. Because it will, every single time.